We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. At their own 20-yard line. Two and a throw right away. He finds his man, complete. It's Morgan. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. You look at this Eagle defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Hey! Solo left Zion.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. And that's caught inside the 35. Good yardage that time for Washington. 43 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Once again, it's Swift. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. the mark, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side, Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 40 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Toward the pylon, caught. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually hard to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's 3rd and goal. Swift. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game in Charles. Ultimately, it ended in a tie.
And that's difficult on teams because, let's face it, Brandon, they just don't know how to react. I mean, who does? Did you win? No. Did you lose? No. Because when you win, you jump up and down. Life's good. When you lose, you set your face in that stone look so that you show that you weren't hurt. I think it's one of those things that at the end of the year you find out just how you're supposed to feel about that tie. Did it help you or hurt you in the standings? Then you'll know what you really should have felt that game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
No touch.
Hurts. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing is Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Turbo 1, high, turbo 1.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
44, ready.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now Tua going to change the play. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Watson, Oscar.
Again, it's Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Long.
Now Tua. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, Swift.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Great. 63.
Swift going to try up the middle. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift, pushing his way through.
And he's got this down to the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And an Eagle first down.
A handoff. Swift running to the left. Dancing away at the... There he goes, left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down, Philadelphia.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 1. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
29-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
Back to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Here's second and 3.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Here's Swift. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
They give this one to their receiver, Watkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
2 yards on the pickup.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now Tua signaling to change things up.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
21G.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's out wide here for Robinson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
All right, fellas, listen up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Tua to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Tua going to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter.
Go ahead.
Now a second and 2. Looking to pass. Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Morgan. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
He'll try again. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
A great play there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 19-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 65 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That is caught at the 7. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll run with Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr.
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. A nice little juke. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Well, now they'll try the end around. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
It went for broke on 3rd down, and it would have really lit up the sideline if that one had worked. What do they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Flushed out right. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Here's 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Ready.
Here's 2nd down.
Double one, high.
Now Tua.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Tua.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One final try for Tagovailoa. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL